Mermaid Minnow here today with my first ever YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a tail from Mernation. But before I get into the nitty gritty of everything, there's a couple of things I wanted to go over about my process in ordering the tail. So I originally had the tail drawn up by an Instagrammer called Abby I Tails, or Abby Tails, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's ABIITAILS. And so I had her draw that up for me. And then on August 22nd, I went ahead and ordered my mermaid tail. I think I contacted them actually on the 21st, which was a Wednesday. Then that Thursday, we had solidified everything. They had given me sort of a rough estimate of what everything was going to cost with all my additions, and I paid for it. That night, I went ahead and completed my duct tape dummy, and I sent it out to them. So when I was kind of talking with them back and forth, I did ask them when they would be able to, how long the tail would take. So their initial contact on the 22nd, or the 23rd, sorry, is that it would be about 8 to 10 weeks to create the tail, but they could squeeze me in a little bit sooner if I got my tail, or my dummy in sooner. So what I did is I express shipped my duct tape dummy, used flat rate box. It only cost me like 20 bucks to do 2-day shipping. So it wasn't too bad at all. So what I ended up doing was sending it over. So that was that Friday. Weekend goes by. That Monday I get a new email from Mernation that said, hey, so we have some bad news regarding your top, because I had originally ordered a top and tail. Due to some quality issues with the manufacturer we buy bras from, we're having to cease top production until we can work out the problems. We'll be fully refunding your top purchase via PayPal. So this was immediately, for me, it was somewhere around like early morning, I want to say 8 or 9 in the morning, that I got this email. Of course, I was a little bummed because I don't have a matching top at this point, but very, very impressed by their transparency and their immediate communication. I've worked with multiple other mermaid tail makers. I have quite a few mermaid tails hanging out behind here. I have a problem. Who doesn't? And it really astounded me because I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get this refund like maybe a week, whatever, no big deal, but I appreciate them reaching out to me, right? An hour or two later, I got an email from my PayPal saying that they had refunded me the amount of the top, which was just mind-blowing for me because I'm not going to name names, but one is actually a large, very, very popular mermaid tail maker that I had to contact 3 times before I actually got my refund. Not really going to go into that, but then there was another person who I had ordered something on through Etsy that was also a very big challenge of getting a refund back. Not going to say their names again because I did get my refund. Things have all been smoothed out. I support anyone pretty much in this industry so long as they're not, messing people over. And so we're just going to kind of let that lie. But I was really surprised about the fact that they were willing to refund me the exact same day. Okay? So later that day, like maybe shortly after I got the notification of the refund, I told them that their dummies should have been getting to them by that day. So I had shipped it on Friday. It was supposed to get to them on Monday. So then they emailed me back and they told me that they had gotten my dummy and they were going to start right away. I'm thinking, this is great. This is going to be the top of like 8 weeks, maybe if I'm lucky, 6 weeks, but I'm not thinking anything about it. So a few days goes by, and then on the 29th, which is that Thursday. So this was a Tuesday, this was a Monday of that week. And that Thursday, I got an email from Mernation saying to me that they had already completed the base, the silicone base for my tail, and we're gonna start painting that day. And I was absolutely floored. This is Monday to Thursday of the same week, and they've already completed the tail. Here I'm thinking 6 weeks if I'm lucky. This is the same week. So they sent me some pictures of it, and then shortly after that, they sent me that evening some pictures of just the base coat, and then they sent me all my extra stuff. So it was on Friday, I think it was Friday evening, that they sent me the last, this is your full tail. So from, again, they got my dummy on Monday, and Friday is when they had completed the tail. So absolutely astronomically, like, just floored at this point. They had to contact me twice to ask me if I had gotten the pictures, because I was just so dumbfounded by the fact that it had gone so quickly, and like not, and so much disbelief. I thought that I was like, they were just playing a prank on me, because again, having worked with many other tail makers in the industry, I do know that it is not a quick process. It's something that takes a lot of time to do, which is understandable, but this has been a week and they had gotten it to me. So they shipped it off to me that Saturday once everything had dried. Up until today is actually when I actually picked it up, and today is September 11th. So pretty amazing turnaround. So that's just kind of, I wanted to put that out there. I've also had very good communication with them from the start. Like, my emails were responded within an hour or so, which is just unheard of as well. And I know it's a very small team there, and so it's just, to me, it's just amazing. So let's go ahead and get into the thing that I've been most excited about since I got it designed, when I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna get a mermaid tail. So I'm gonna have to try and be careful here so I don't accidentally cut the tail. So I'm gonna focus on that right now. Because obviously we want to be careful. We got to be able to open it somehow, and you can see it's duct taped to I don't know, it's not duct tape, it's packing taped all over. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get out carefully. So sorry about the delay here. Okay. Maybe. I feel like that's not smart. So here we are, we're gonna open it now. So it does have a nice little thank you note in here from Mernation. I guess I'll open it up backwards so you can see that, which is really sweet. And we'll just kind of get into it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw the box at myself. Put the box over there and put the knife there for safekeeping. So what inspired me on this color scheme here is actually dinosaurs, ironically enough, or funnily enough, I guess, because I love dinosaurs so much. And so I just thought, well, why not kind of take some inspiration from some dinos? So, oh wow, this is really pretty. Let's get this all the way out here. Oh. I didn't mention this before, but this is my first full silicone tail. I have some Mer Taylor's like silicone flukes, Fantasy and Fantasy 2, but I do not have a full silicone tail, so this is my first one. Oh, oh my gosh. It is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I can't even get it all out. So, oh wow. Oh, I love the glitter. Come closer, see if you can get some of the glitter. Is it like shining in the...
I think so.
Okay. So a couple of things I kind of want to point out is you can go down here. It is a Genesis Plus edition. So it does have a Genesis fluke on it. I was debating between this and the Croy, and I really just like the flow of the Genesis, and so I'm really stoked to see how that turns out in the water with me. And then I added in some striping here. So this is what an extra cost was for me. And it does go all the way down from the top to the bottom of the fluke, and I'll show you the back in a minute. Which was more than what they would have listed price on the website. It was a little bit more to go all the way down to the bottom of the fluke. And then I also did get a glitter coat, which I hopefully y'all could have seen that. And I added these pectoral fins here, which are just absolutely gorgeous, to be honest. They're just beautiful. So that's no fins on the back, but we'll kind of get a peek, sneaky peeky of the back, just so we can show you that it's pretty symmetrical in terms of the striping. So I didn't do a dorsal fin or anything like that. I thought about heel fins. I do know that a lot of people say, and I haven't obviously tried this on or swam in it yet, but I know a lot of people say that you can see your heels a lot through Mernation tails, which is not uncommon with like mertailers tails or anything like that as well. But I didn't get any heel fins specifically because I stand on my tails, and no, I really shouldn't, but in the water a lot, so I felt like it was gonna rip off. So didn't want to do that, and then just didn't really want to, sorry, there's getting dog hair on it already, but I didn't really want to get a dorsal fin as well, just because sitting in it, getting it on, I thought it would be difficult. So yeah, so that's my tail. I can't wait to try it out. We'll definitely give more of a comprehensive review of the tail and everything after I've gotten a chance to put it on and swim in it. Like I did say, I am still sick, and so it's going to be a little while here until I go swimming, especially because it's getting cold here. So I'm going to have to go swimming in an indoor pool probably. I do have a pool that will allow me to go swimming in mermaid tail, so I'm not worried about that piece, thankfully. But just getting my butt out there and doing it probably will take a little bit of time. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, I'm hoping to do at least one video a week, maybe every couple of weeks starting out. Please do follow me on Instagram at Mermaid Minnow, very similar to here. That's where you'll see a lot more content. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.